Good morning. Hope your day is off to a fantastic start, that you're feeling in the season. I almost said the season of the Spirit. I meant to say the spirit of the season. Regardless, there's a smile on your face and you're feeling all of the Christmas joy coming your way. Tiffany Ahlberg, audiologist up in Cleveland, has been a highlight and a gift to us throughout the year. She kicks off the show with us this morning. Good to see you and Merry Christmas.
It's always good to see you, Julie.
So I think that the topic you have today, we can find a way always to spin it in to the season. We're, I guess, in the midst of hunting season, aren't we? I'm not a hunter myself, but I think we are.
We are. My husband will tell you, yes.
Okay. So these customized, what do you call them, earplugs for hunters that you have?
Well, there's several different options. I mean, they do have earplugs. A lot of people prefer the custom molded. They're almost like a hearing aid, but instead of amplifying the sound when it detects a sound that's over a certain decibel level, it has a 1 millisecond attack time to where it goes into a compression, and then it serves as a hearing protector. So you have amplification as you're sitting there, maybe in a blind, listening for, deer. I'm just going to use that example. I know some people, are hunting ducks or, fowl or different animals. But if you're sitting in a blind and you're listening, you have to have directional hearing. You're listening for the leaves. You're listening, for animals walking. Then you have that amplification to where you're highly alert. But the second you shoot a gun, it goes into a compressed state to where now you have a hearing protector in your ear. Hearing aids don't have enough compression or a fast enough attack time to serve as hearing protection. So although these customized hearing protectors look like a hearing aid, so I have one right here in front of me, but it's just an in-the-ear kind of device. And if it's, this one is black, so it serves as amplification, but then it also serves as hearing protection.
Okay, now with that customizable one, you can do that for a myriad of things. Hunting is one. You can do that for musicians too, right?
Well, I guess you could. Musicians need higher quality kind of sound, so we have a specialized earplug for musicians. It's called an ER. They have different decibel levels of attenuation, like a ER 15, ER 25. So depending on if you're a drummer or you're a singer, you can have this special plug that's going to attenuate the music but keep those musical tones intact. A lot of singers and musicians, like in the ear monitors, it's a different type of device. Mm-hmm. Same philosophy, but without the fast compression time. So like with a musician, you wouldn't want just to have an earplug in your ear. It changes everything. So this is more, what I was talking about in the beginning is more for hunters, but they make something for musicians too.
Okay, I gotcha. So I'm imagining it's a pretty frequent conversation for couples to have of, you need to get one of these, and the hunter or the musician says, no, I'm fine. Would this make a good Christmas present actually?
It would. I was talking to my husband about this morning, and he said, the thing is that people use the excuse, I already have a hearing loss. I've already damaged my hearing. Why would I want to do something now? It will just get worse. So the more you do it, the worse it's going to get. So yes, it would make a great Christmas present.
And it's one of those things to nudge somebody into it because they'll never do it for themselves.
A lot of times, no. Yes.
We're also close to the end of the year, which means we're close to 2022 and all those New Year's resolutions. Before I let you run, talk to me a little bit about the importance of getting that initial hearing screening, and at what age should you do it?
We recommend, our academies recommend that everyone at the age of 50 be screened, to have their hearing screened. And that just gives you that awareness of if you're good or if you're starting to have some difficulties, because hearing loss happens so gradually that people aren't aware that it's even there. You just start to lose your perception of certain tones. So a lot of times people say, I hear just fine, I don't have any trouble hearing, I have trouble understanding sometimes. And that's just because there's certain frequencies, it may just be one or two, start to diminish over time. So just that awareness that it's happening, even if you don't do anything about it, is so important.
Have we seen any results of our AirPod earphone world that with Zoom and this type of conversation that we've gotten accustomed to having of late? More and more people are keeping those in their ears a lot. Does that pose a risk?
I'm sure it does, Julie. I'm sure that we're seeing, I'm sure that it's happening, even if I'm not getting kids in my office where they have a noise-induced configuration quite yet. Again, people rarely come in for a hearing test if they have any hearing at all and they feel like they're too young for it. So I have not seen children with noise-induced hearing loss. When it's adults, you don't know what it's caused from, but there's no way that this isn't affecting our ears.
Well, it's always good to talk to you. You find a way to still put a positive spin on it. So if you're looking for that last-minute gift idea for the hunter or the musician in your life, give them a call at Ahlberg Audiology, 641-0956. Maybe put it on your list of to-dos in the new year to get your hearing checked. Thank you, Tiffany, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too, Julie.